Hello everybody, there's CYA here, and today I got another Melee video. It's more like a Marth guide from what I know for a noob by a noob. And basically this is for my friend CallMeDakoTV, and he's been wanting to play Marth a little bit, so I'm going to give him some tips and from what I've been doing. So it's 4:38 right now. I've been labbing a little bit with Marth since midnight, and like I said, I'm still a noob, so I'm not going to execute anything perfectly, but yeah, any suggestions are welcome, especially with this Marth or Marth Falcon or Captain Falcon, because it's the crew's main, so Falcon being mine. Anyways, just in training mode, I'm just a little bit into the botting, I guess. So anyways, the first thing I want to cover, I have a list here, is the range of his sword. So Marth is known in the melee community for the ridiculous range on this fucking stick. I call it a stick because no sword is this long. I mean, like, you have clouds, but I don't think that would ever be made in real life with a blade that actually worked. I mean, like, it probably has by now, but I don't think anybody would optimally use it. So anyways, let's get into it. I'm gonna just catch Falcon off the platform. So I'm gonna stand about right here, and that's about the average length of his sword. But what if I told you I stood right here? Alright, now it's a little bit out of reach, so we'll move a little bit closer. Now it still went into him, so I'm going to back up a little bit. I'm going to get this range just right. So you see what I mean? I mean, like, that was just an F tilt, but it's still a ridiculous amount of range. I'm not going to get it right at all. I'm just going to make myself look like a fool, so... But that's not really the point I was getting at, is that this range is so ridiculously long, you can do things like this. So, I chose Battlefield because it has the most neutral platforms. I mean, like, there's arguments about maybe Fountain of Dreams despite the platforms disappearing at times, but I'm just going to throw Captain Falcon up. Oh, there we go. So, basically, from here, nope, tap jump. You can up tilt and still hit them through the platform, which is actually really useful because you don't need to jump up or do any kind of like neutral air or forward air even or up air. Actually, any of those moves will hit, even the down air a little bit, but you have to jump a little bit higher for that. But either way it goes. I know I'm not out canceling those, but I'm not actually playing, so. Despite that, because of the ranges of his sword, there's a lot of opportunities that you can take with the platforms and also in the neutral game. And if you don't know what the neutral game is, you should probably be listening to me, call me Dako, when we're in Discord. So, anyways, if you also watched my general melee guide, you'll know about Marth's wave dash. Now, you're not going to optimize this as well as I am, or even as well as other players, because I can barely wave dash myself, but he has the third longest wave dash in the game, I believe. I mean, like, there's Luigi's Ice Climbers, Marth. I mean, I know Luigi's the longest for sure, but I'm not sure about Marth's placement. I'm just going to say third, because that's my guess. So, optimizing his wave dash, you can do things like this. Oh, well, I got the frames wrong, but I'm trying to grab. There we go. So, you can do things like that. Wave dash into a grab, wave dash into down tilt. I still can't do it frame perfect like competitive players can, but like I said, still a noob, so we just try to get things together. Another thing I'm going to point note at right now, and even something that I don't think anybody wants to get into the habit unless they want to perfect it, but what I've noticed is you can't do this at Smash 4, but you can use the Z button to perform aerials. And you can also use the Z button for L canceling, but you can't use it for wave dashing. So, what I like to do is, I'll use an aerial Z, and I'll also L cancel with it. So, it's just easier to do than down A with a non-digital press L, or R for that matter. The only thing is, because it's a digital press, you can't reset tech, so that's unfortunate. But either way it goes, still optimal. Failed dash dance right there. This is also unedited compared to my last guide because, yeah, I don't have time to unfortunately put time into that. Like, you get what I mean, hopefully. I unfortunately gotta work soon, so I was just putting this out because I still have a little bit of time, and yeah. Probably a hypocrisy of a mess right there, but either way. So next on the list would be his up B. So his up B is obviously another field dash dance. I gotta get really good at this. This is probably the next thing I gotta practice a little bit, is just dash dancing. So his up B, if you hit it from reverse in like a sour spot kinda, like that, it's a kill move. Now, what's unique about that is you can basically use that at any time because it's a frame 1 or frame 3 move. I'm not sure when it comes out and actually hits. But despite the recovery range, you can use it in some situations. If somebody's jab blocking you, that's probably the easiest situation, or easiest way to get out of the situation, is just up being. Not the most optimal attack, obviously. You want to not spam it because it is punishable as you're in the air for a certain amount of time. However, if you do something like that, or even wave land on, well, you can't wave land after it, so either way it goes, not the most optimal, but it's still a kill move if you hit it off right, depending on your situation. And it's also really useful when you wave dash into it, but again, I can't get the frame perfect. What I mean by that though is you can wave dash past them and hit that sour spot or sweet spot, whichever the case may be. The next thing I want to mention is ways to recover with Marth. So using his side B at a certain velocity after jumping, like that mid-air jump basically propels the velocity, because you'll still stand still if you're being sent right and you're trying to do it left, but if you jump and change your velocity over, you'll actually move a little bit to the left or right, and also frame stall it. That was a fail right there, but the frame stall is good because it gives you a chance to not only move forward slightly, but to kind of stall your opponent into reading, like, okay, you know, you're about to hit the up B on the ledge. Nope, you're gonna do a side B really quickly, and they may even try to get the down air, and within that lag time you could grab the ledge no problem. That's just a situation or example though. There's obviously more ways you can intertwine that. So basically the next thing I would like to discuss a little bit is his chain grab, which I don't have this too much mastered or even proficient at it, so I apologize, but I'm going to move him a little bit over. I'll just slide him over like this, slide into your DMs, Captain Falcon. Alright, so his up throw is a chain throw. If I could get it off, oh my gosh. So doing this, you can keep your opponent in the air. I can't even turn around for the next one. Yeah, you see what I mean though? But basically, doing the up throw chain grab, you can get a small amount of damage. Although it is considered spamming, you can keep your opponent propelled in the air. They're basically going to try to get out of it as much as possible. They may fuck up a DI or something, and then you can actually punish from there. It's a great mind game, actually, just because it's a chain grab. Oh, that was a back throw. Well, guess what we're doing? Oh, maybe not. There we go. And then, well, that was supposed to be a short air, but a short air, short forward air, short out forward air. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Kirby's adorable. I love Kirby.
Oh shit! My apologies, man. All right, there was apparently a video still going on in the background. But anyways, the next thing I want to talk about is his down tilt edge guard. So, this is probably going to be the last thing I cover, unfortunately, because I still have a lot to learn with Marth. I don't really care for maining him, but if you're wanting to main him, I'm your teacher, I gotta learn something. So this is a very good edge guarding tool, because as they're recovering, if I can get it off correctly, you can just down tilt them away from the ledge. But if they're just gonna straight recover like that, that is a little bit harder. But the bot had a mid-air jump and didn't do anything. It's a really hard tool to get off unless I played somebody's Smash Ladder really quick, which I don't even know if I get it then, because this Marth is not going to do anything. Basically, when they're about to hit the ledge, you hit that off correctly, then you're Gucci a little bit, because then they fly away a little bit, and then you could probably do what I do with Falco a little bit, and as soon as they hit this ledge, just down air them. Another thing I'd like to talk about is getting the I don't know what exactly it's called when they just get up. I know it's like a get up attack, but when they just recover on the ledge like that, you could just wave dash back and then hit the fucking F smash, and then you're Gucci. Yeah, that's basically all I have to say about Marth. I know this wasn't too much of a technical guide. This is just more or less something so my friend can get a head start and know some things about Marth and maybe tap into them and learn how to do them without ease. Yeah, that's basically it. I mean, like, if you liked what you see, and if you have anything else to say about it, please leave a like or comment or do whatever you need to do. Don't even need to subscribe, although it would be much appreciated. I just ask that, of course, like I said, I'm a noob, and if you have anything to say, just say it nicely, please. And this has been CYA Dead, and yeah, I don't know how else to end this video. So,